truce with the Ottomans will be over here very soon, in about 7 or 8 months, and we are going to attack them. So these guys over here are sons of guns, and they are attacking me. They are raiding my like few provinces that they can, and that's annoying. But there's not really much I can do about that. So what we need to do here, realistically, is we need to find a naval morale guy. That would be really good for us to beat up on the Ottomans. So I'm going to fish for that. I'm going to keep the trade efficiency guy because they are an accepted culture. Even if it is Basque, I'm willing to accept it if it means, you know, keeping the dream alive here. I do not care about colonial range. They're taking so much of my freaking money. Advisors in this game are the most infuriating thing because you can roll, and you will never get what you want. They just troll you, man. You get trolled hard. All right, we've got to be really close to finishing up these culture conversions, yeah? Just a couple more. Yeah, most of them are done. How long is this one going to be? 35, so 5 more years. So it's going to take some time, but that's okay. Now, I really would like a morale guy, a naval morale. That would be really good for us. Nope. Okay. Screw it. Don't care. All right. Now, let's see here. Let's get our armies together here. Because we're going to need them. This 20 stack over here is fine. And they're taking a little bit of attrition. But that's mostly to assert our dominance, you know. Let's have them split up, though. I don't care about tax modifiers. Let's see here. Can I get... Let's take some crown land or some money for crown land. And then yoink. That is good. We're obviously going to make sure we have our armies ready to roll here. So I don't think we need these light ships. I'm going to keep them here. Detached. We're going to need a couple more generals. Okay. Definitely need to make sure we have all of our armies completely generaled out so they aren't getting killed. There you go. Now this army over here. All right. That's enough for me. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of you. I think we just get rid of all these guys. I don't need to be paying for them. Yeah. All I really want over here is these armies. And I think... How many cannons do we have? 6... 3. All right, we're gonna need some more cannons, so let's get those guys built up here. So that's 3 more and then 6 more. I think that is sufficient. We will attack the Ottomans, and I'm just really hoping that we're able to call in a couple of our friends, at least the Mamluks, because our truce will be up on the same day. Yes, January of 32. We will be up on January of 32. These guys do not have a truce, so they should be willing to join. We got busted spying, so let's recall you so we can declare right on the daily tick, or monthly tick, if we are able to. We'll also be able to take tech, which is going to be really good for us. So we have 40,000 men on the border ready to go right now. All right. So let's take this tech, all 3. Very good. Let us prepare for war here. We can call in Poland, but the Mams are not interested in joining. They have a truce with them. Well, that is not true. It says I have a truce with them. Oh my gosh. This is dumb. Oh, it's next year. Okay. We're good then. We're good. My bad. Disregard. I'm dumb. I'm over here hyping it up. And I was wrong. All right. Let's get rid of the light ships. Oh, those are heavy ships. Wait a minute. I have heavy ships? Okay, this is dumb. Definitely do not need heavy ships doing that. Let's have you guys do it here. What are you guys? Sevilla. All right, so let's have you guys hunt pirates in Sevilla. Where's this at here? Right, it's doing that thing where it doesn't let me see them. Okay. You know what? Screw it. If it's going to be weird like that, I'm just going to let them do it. Let's have our navy grouped up, though. Let's have you guys head over this way. That's a big navy we're built up to. So we are now slightly short of them, but this is assuming that they, you know, well, actually, where are we going? Where are we heading up to now? We have 12 more. So with 12 more, we will actually overtake them, which will be really good. All right. Get everybody grouped up over here. Oh, I'm excited for war with the Ottomans, guys. If you are as well, please do make sure you let me know. And leave a like on the video. Helps me out so much. So much. It's very appreciated. If you guys have been enjoying BT in general, just let me know in the comments down below, because, you know, the devs have been watching. I know that. And I want to make sure that they are able to see and enjoy what we're working on here. So sadly, I'm going to lose a few of our men over here. Oh no. Anyways, I don't really care, to be honest with you. All right. We have our navies all grouped up now. Now, we don't want to have our transports in there. I'm actually going to pull you guys into a different one. So this is actually fine then. That means that these armies can get grouped up. The cannons are good. So let's get a couple more cannons. The sooner we knock down the forts, that's like the major thing, is these forts are just going to be... The fact that they're level 1s, if we have 5 cannons per, that means we are ready to each stack take its own fort, right? So let's go to an 825 per. 825. That's good. How far off from our force limit are we? Not even close. 825. 825. There we go. Now, those guys should be done around January of next year. So Poland looked like they were willing to join. As long as they don't join a war in the near future, we'll be good. Same with these guys. Please do not join a war. Now, is it 10 to prepare for war? Because that would actually be a really good use of the prepare for war mechanic here. Basically what it does is it gives them extra reasons to join and prevents them from joining wars in the next... it's only 5. Spend 5 favors too? Is that that's a typo in there? So is that might be a... That might be a typo in the custom tooltip for you guys in BT team. So, yep. So let's do that with these guys, and let's also do it with these guys. Basically, what that means is I'm telling them, hey, I'm going to be going to war, and I'd like you guys to join me. Don't start any wars. And for the next year, they won't do it, which is great. Oh, come on now. Maybe I should have like a little 1 stack on each of those guys. I don't want to hurt my relations with Poland. I usually just go with the prestige just because I can't be asked to worry about it too much, honestly. Let's go with these guys here. They now control the province, you sons of guns. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Age of Reformation. Blasphemy Act. Very cool. Now how's the culture map looking? Oh man, they're almost gone. Yep. Very good. It looks like this. So this one will be done August the 35. These guys will be done in August the 35. Very good. So all is well. You guys ready for some more with the autos though? Because I certainly am. We're getting our colonies. They're working through it right now. Our gold, what are they called? Fleets are doing really good for us. So let's see here. This is a 47 galley fleet. That is with a 6-0 general. And we have a 5-4 admiral. Okay. Okay. We are there. I want to attack them. And we're going to call in the Commonwealth and the Mamluks. They're going to call in Bohemia, but these guys will absolutely thrash Bohemia. Now, I do need to be mindful because Morocco will have a couple of months because of the fort here. But Morocco will absolutely wreak havoc on me. So this is going to be something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Right, let's decide what we want to do. Let's go for Reconquest. Oh, a Holy War might actually be better. Holy War, so Reconquest is the best, but it makes it cost a lot extra if you don't have cores on the stuff. These guys have some cores. We're going to do a Holy War. No, shoot, we're not going to do a Holy War. We're going to do a Reconquest. Let's do a Reconquest for like a province down here, yeah? What do you guys have cores on? Let's go for a Reconquest on Selanik, or what. I always get corrected on Turkish pronunciations. But we're going to go for this one here. We'll call in Commonwealth. We will call in... Oh, the Commonwealth form. That's cool. And the Mamluks. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Let's get started on it, baby. All right. Let's have you guys run out here and have you guys run out here. Obviously, we're going to go down to speed 4 on this one. And it looks like France wants in on this one as well. Even though it said they weren't. They didn't want in on it. But I'll call them in. No problem. So that's a really good war for us. So let's see if I can tell France. I want France to head down there and handle these guys. That would be great. They won't, until they occupy this fort here, they won't be able to get across the strait. So that's a light fleet. Are you guys going to be getting done soon? I would like for that battle to be over. Okay, go home at war. You guys don't need to be suiciding like that. All right. So these sieges are all actually going pretty well. We beat up on some of their ships, but it looks like these guys are being annoying. Okay. We're blockading this one, which is good. We meant to go on to that fort there. How come Hungary doesn't want to join this one? They have a truce and they would destabilize them. Let's just break off that alliance so I'm not over my limit as much. We're way over our limit. I could actually do... Right. So what we need to do here... Let's get rid of you. Let's go with strong duchies. Where's that at here? Strong duchies gives you 2 diplo relations. Very useful. Very, very useful. Now we're going to need to win some sieges. It's going to take some time, but the sooner we do it, the better. This is the war goal up here. But if we can blitzkrieg it down when we want to. A new Spanish capital. A bunch of base tax will be lost in production stuff. Toledo's will be... Madrid will get yearly prestige, monthly autonomy change, create a level 2 center of trade in Madrid, and we will gain 10 development. And cloth will now be produced. So that would move our capital to Valencia, which is actually probably good. So let's do that. And let's transfer with you instead of Valencia. So we're making 34 from trade. Let's see what that would actually change to. Because we got plenty of centers of trade over here that we can upgrade. So it looks like it went down immediately, but we'll be able to finagle our trade a little bit and make it better. Okay. There's so many forts over here. What in the heck? Jeez. But yeah, as soon as I can start, the more that we occupy over here, the better. So we want to control as many of these forts as humanly possible. Now, I would really, really like for the Commonwealth to head over and beat up on these guys. If the Commonwealth were to get attacked and annexed, or not annexed, but beat up in this war to the point where it would be problematic, I, don't really like the idea of that. France is marching their armies over, so this is good. We also got a Mamluk navy here. Let's get this fort over with. The sooner we beat up on his navy, the better. Come on, baby. Give me that siege. There we go. That's a big naval battle right there. Now I'm just keeping an eye on the rest of these sieges over here. Let's have you guys head over here and over here. I'm just trying... they're probably going to get across the strait here, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay. So they're losing some ships. They lost 3 galleys. That's it, really. Dang, man. Okay, this is fine if they want to come onto these islands. Okay. Let's have these guys brought over here on this boats. Because remember, we got our transports separated. Now, I am going to pop these guys out here. Let's get an admiral just to be safe. There's 2 heavies in there. Yeah, I don't think I win that, to be honest with you. Actually, it looks like we do win that. I don't know. Alright, so these guys will win that siege there. Let's just, you know, have them carpet siege down. The sooner we siege down everything, the better. Let's have you guys head over this way. I have not seen really anything from the Ottomans, which is great, because most of their armies are over here in Crimea. It's fine. Oh, wait a minute. France has PUs on all these guys over here. You've got to be kidding me, man. That's so good. That's so good. All right, so we lost this battle over here. Unfortunate. Now, we got to be mindful, though, because we are hunting pirates, so they can't raid us. And then once we have a truce with them, they won't be able to raid us, so we'll be good. This is just something we gotta be careful with this, because they'll clap us, dude. They'll clap us. Need to make sure all these centers of trade are upgraded. Let's upgrade you. Now, I'm pretty sure it said a level 2 center of trade was going to be created, so I think I was lied to by that tooltip there. I think I've been lied to. Go with the manpower. We are gaining 1,300 manpower a month, which is incredible. Let's see here. You can go to country, and you can see how much they're getting. So they're getting 1,000. We're getting 1,300. So we're out ahead of these guys. All right. Naval battle going on. Big naval battle. Beating up on the auto derps. Come on. Please sink a ship, bro. What is this garbage? Sink a ship. Where did their navy go to? Let's have them detach. Get out here. Barrage these walls. Please just win the siege. Also, did we barrage the walls and the percentage chance didn't go up? Because I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Alright. I don't care about the Reformation, honestly. But I'll fight it if I can. It's not good for us if it happens, so... We have the Wargle, which is great. The Pope man would join if we called him in, so let's do it. Shoot, man. I guess we'll spend a little bit more Pope mana to make sure we get the thing. The tax modifier is... It's not nothing. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more money, and I'll gladly take more money if I can. So they have a big navy. So Portugal, I want you to head over and siege that stuff down, if you can. Good, sir. So the Ottomans' war exhaustion is going to be going up. Now, this mission, if I read it correctly... Where are we at here? If I read this correctly, and we give them these provinces, which we will, obviously, they'll get free cores, and every province owned by the Ottomans in the Balkan region gains 30 years of separatism, which is 15 aggressive expansion, or 15. This is the Balkans, so every one of these provinces, well, minus the ones in Hungary, will gain 15 years of unrest. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. All right, we need to beat up his navy, man. Yeah. Let's have the transports pop out there, I guess. I hope I don't lose any of them. Won the Siege of Sofia. So let's take a look here. Since I made Moria a march, we can give them a fort, and I'll show you what the benefits of having a march is. We have 61. He's got 128. So basically every fort that I get, that I give to them, will be significantly more hard to siege down for the enemy, which is incredible. Now, I'm just kind of waiting for these guys to try to march across. I know for a fact they're going to be coming soon. And I don't know what the French are really up to. It looks like the French are... Where are the French? Can I ask the French to siege down over here? You want to siege down France? Or France. Prague? You guys can have some shots. They probably want like champagne or something, you know? I know French like their champagne. All right, let's get these guys over here. Right, there's a fort right here. Is there really... I thought I had occupied that already. All right. So we're just like systematically sieging these guys down. You got to play it a little bit slower in BT. And I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot, actually. Okay. So yeah, as long as we are good here, I don't really mind. You know, whatever else is going on in the world, kind of just ignore it. So here is some of their fleet. The rest of them are over here. Let's detach the busted ones, have them go heal, repair up. Okay. We're going to obviously need to head on over and siege down Constantinople. All right, very good. We're finishing up some of these guys over here. Yeah, these guys are definitely going to end up having... Let's get a couple of guys over here and have them march over if we can. Otherwise, I'll have some, you know, have some fleets bring them over. But for now, I'm just going to try to march them if I can. Excuse me. Thought I had my push to mute on there. Yeah, I changed the key. My bad. See, I'm over here coughing into my mic again. Any OG on the channel will remember back in the day before I had the mic mute, the cough mute button. Ooh, those were the days. Coughing into my mic like I had something wrong with me at all times. All right, let's go, dude. Let's go. Making it happen, baby. Let's get these guys over here. Well, let's get these guys over here to reinforce, I suppose. Have I sunk a single ship yet? I really don't know. Looks like I'm actually losing ships more than they are. No, it looks like they're finally having a proper battle here. The longer it's going on, the better it's looking for us. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going good for us. All right, heck yeah, dude. All right, let's get over here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Let's keep the armies together here. Have you guys over here. We're winning all kinds of sieges, baby. Oh, baby, the Ottoman Navy. We sunk 9. I'll take that. Absolutely, I will take that. Okay, looks like I am like way ahead of time on admin, so let's spend some admin mana here. Okay. It's fine. I know I say it every time, but people are inevitably going to complain that, like, you could be using it to do X, Y, and Z with. Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. There you go. Because it will boost up our base tax. So it's not it's not exactly a bad thing. It's just the argument against it is that there's things that you could be doing that would be a better use of it, right? So these guys over here, this is actually like perfect for us. We have like max manpower right now, and these guys do not. They still have not crossed over into our land. Portugal looks like they might be bugged or something because they're not even trying to, you know, having some of my island people over here occupied. My island boys. Okay. Let's get these guys in a big ol' army and have them go hand over with. Never forget in 1534 when Hernan Cortez began the march to siege down Constantinople, right? Legendary, lads, legendary. Let's have these guys grouped up over here. Ooh, this might be actually a really good fight for us. If I can fight these lads here, I want to. Yes, definitely. That's a good fight for us. That's a wipe on the Bohemians. Stack wipe. Wah, wah, wah. And you always take your 10 to 1s, right? I know that this is kind of common knowledge, but always take your 10 to 1s, right? These guys are heading over here. I'll head over there, take a 10 to 1 on them. Let's have you guys head over. Well, let's actually have these guys Carpet siege down in the Balkans. All right. Now, hopefully these guys can get up there before that 71% siege finishes. Probably not, though. Yeah. All right. This is fine. Let's get in there. Beat them up. Absolutely. I will take that siege ASAP. And now these guys are going to get beat up on. They got a 3-3-3 general. Ooh, baby. A 3-3-3. A 3-star, I mean. 4-6-3. But we also have the benefit of having very large numbers on our side. So that's a wipe as well. All right. That is like best case scenario for us. Now, how are you guys doing? All right. Prague is being sieged down. Incredible. Morocco sieged down Sardinia, sadly. Looks like they are marching on the Pope, which is hilarious. So in this war, we are going to return all of your cores to you. All of his cores to him. Look at this. It's like 0 war score, hardly, for how much clay you can take. Now, obviously, we're going to take these 2 provinces as well for the mission. And ideally, we're actually going to take a couple of provinces strategically to touch up the borders. Now, I don't have any claims or anything over here, so we're going to end up needing to spend some Diplo, but it's fine. Once we take his capital and we start getting his war exhaustion up, it's going to be going really good for us. But obviously, guys, we're going to have to wrap this war up in the next one. So this is huge. This is the biggest war yet. 150,000 infantry on each side at the beginning of the war. So let's see where we're at now. Holy smokes. Yeah. So that's like 300 and some thousand, 350,000 on our side. And about almost 200,000 on their side. So we definitely have them outnumbered, but we're going to be wrapping this war up in the next one. If you guys are enjoying the campaign, make sure you let me know by leaving a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, ding the bell, join the subreddit, Discords, and the Twitter, linked in the description below, and support me on Patreon if it's within your means, because I really do appreciate all that. But that's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.